If you feel stuck, confused, or like you're going through the motions, you're not alone. The reason you don't know what you want in life isn't because you're lost, it's because you've been listening to everything but yourself. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 4, phase 1, Getting to Know Yourself, a series where we dig deep into different topics for introspection, empowerment, and authenticity. So many of us, especially women, have been taught to chase what looks good on paper, what makes sense to others, or what feels safe, instead of what actually feels right to us. But knowing what you want starts with knowing yourself first. If you're not new here, you've heard me say, know what you truly want to live a life that's yours 1,000 times. And as you can see by the title, we're finally going to talk about what that actually means. Today, I'm breaking it down into 4 simple actionable steps, and we're getting right into it. Step 1, order your shoulds. Make a list of everything you feel like you should want. Career, relationships, lifestyle, and goals. And take a minute to pause right here and ask yourself, do I actually want this? Or have I been told I should? If it doesn't excite you or align with your values, it might not be yours. Think about it. How many things in your life right now are things that you actually chose? And how many are things you just went along with? For me, it was my job. Everyone told me it was safe and that I should feel lucky to have it, especially in the economy that we're in right now. But every Sunday night, I would have to work myself up to get excited about the week ahead. And every morning, I had to sit at the edge of my bed and tell myself that today was going to be a good day. Sometimes I'd even get there early just so I could sit alone for a few. And yet I stayed because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Have you ever stayed in something just because it was the right thing to do? Once you start clearing out your shoulds, you make space to notice the things that actually excite you. Which brings us to step number 2. Notice what energizes you. What conversations, activities, or experiences make you feel most alive? Pay attention to the moments where you forget to check your phone and time flies by. Those are the clues to the things that you truly desire. If I asked you right now, what's one thing that makes you feel alive? Could you answer? If not, don't worry, because I couldn't for a long time either. For years, I lost touch with what I really loved to do because I was so busy doing what I was supposed to do. But when I started paying attention to things that actually lit me up, what I could talk about for hours, everything changed. Things like playing music, reading a really good book, researching, or having one-on-one conversations with people on topics that actually mattered to me. There was no pressure, no expectations, just me feeling joy, which is so important. What's one thing you love doing when no one's watching? Let me know in the comments. Once you start noticing what lights you up, the next step is shifting your definition for success. Because real success isn't about what it looks like, it's about what it feels like. Forget about job titles, money, or people's approval. How do you actually want to feel every day? Fulfilled, free, creative? Once you define this, you can reverse engineer a life that gives you those feelings. Success isn't a title, it isn't money, it's a feeling. Let's use Lauryn Hill as an example.
We should never be comfortable where we are. Life is continued work. The whole concept of retirement, I don't even buy into. But we could be spiritually, emotionally working toward bettering ourselves and bettering the lives of others around us. I don't believe in getting comfortable just because everyone says you've arrived. You may not touch a gazillion lives, but you can light up your own space, light up your home.
She prioritized purpose over industry standards. She had it all on paper, but she wasn't happy. She was at the height of her career when the miseducation of Lauryn Hill came out, but she felt disconnected and disconnected herself. She prioritized fulfillment over status and stepped away from mainstream music to focus on her values like motherhood and spirituality, proving that success isn't about validation or what other people think you should be doing. It's about staying true to yourself. Another great example is Issa Rae.
What drew you to want to be an entrepreneur?
I love to create things from the ground up, whether that's telling stories, whether that's, projects and businesses in particular. For me, I ask, 1, what's missing? And 2, how can I fill that void? And what about me can make, whether it's an existing establishment or an existing venture, like how can I make it better or how can I put my twist on it? But there's something about building things from the ground up that just feels satisfying.
She built success on her own. She didn't go the traditional route. She created Awkward Black Girl on YouTube, and that led to Insecure. By staying true to her vision and her values, she built a career that aligned with her and proved that you can create your own lane and still be successful. So, define success for yourself, and once you do that, the next step is to start taking action. And the best part, you don't have to figure it all out at once. Just start experimenting. Take a class, start a hobby, switch up your routine. Clarity comes from action, not just thinking about it. For example, if you think you might love photography, don't overthink it. Just pick up your phone and start shooting. If you're drawing or coaching, give advice to a friend and see how it feels. Try one small thing this week that aligns with what excites you and tell me in the comments what that small risk you're taking is going to be. You're not behind, so stop thinking that you are. You're just uncovering what's actually yours. If this hit home, share with a friend who needs it. And if you want more content on self-discovery and personal growth, make sure you follow and subscribe on your favorite platforms. I'll see you in the next episode.